Good morning, Keloland. This is Keloland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
A pedestrian has died after being hit by a car in rural Minnehaha County Tuesday night.
The sheriff's office says it happened just after 7:30 near Valley Springs. Deputies say emergency crews attempted life-saving measures, but the pedestrian was pronounced dead at the scene.
Authorities say the crash remains under investigation.
Authorities have identified a man found dead north of Hill City Tuesday night as 86-year-old Ronald Blanchard.
The Pennington County Sheriff's Office says Blanchard had been missing since April 6th and was located along Deerfield Road by search and rescue teams.
Officials say there are no signs of foul play and an autopsy will determine the cause of death.
A Sioux Falls man is behind bars accused of approaching people with a knife in the central part of the city.
Online records show police arrested Aaron Boss for a list of charges, including aggravated assault. Keloland News captured this video from an area of Summit Avenue near Augustana University.
Officers were called to the area around 10:30 Tuesday morning.
The man showed a knife that was previously hidden behind his back, raised the knife above his head, and then pointed it at the woman with the blade direction being right at her. After this, it was reported that the man was then on the Augustana University campus and approached students that were having a class outside.
The Sioux Falls School District says schools in the area went into shelter in place during the incident. No one was hurt.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, everybody. A hot day today. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. We'll have to watch the record books, as I do think many of us will end up setting records or at least get within a couple of degrees. As we do check our forecast for today, you'll see these numbers are in the 80s and 90s, middle 90s for some in south central to east central South Dakota. Notice Huron coming in at 95. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A $14 million outdoor aquatic center is coming to Kuehn Park.
The city broke ground on the site of the new outdoor aquatic center at Kuehn Park on Tuesday morning. The city says the new facility will double the current capacity to nearly 700 visitors.
Some residents that got to experience the current Kuehn pool think the new facility is being built just in time.
We raised our 3 daughters in this part of the city, and this was our home base. This is where we went in the summers, and it's just long overdue. This pool's been around for 50 years, and it just needs a refresher. And we'll be able to provide a beautiful facility for generations to come.
The city says the project is expected to be completed next summer.
The northeast area of the park and trail loop will remain closed throughout construction.
It's Earth Day today.
That has local businesses like Pomegranate Market hosting special events. Today, staff is hosting the store's first ever Earth Day Farmers Market.
We're gonna have 25 local vendors, and they cover a huge range of different things. We have produce, we have dairy, we have kombucha, we have body tallow, we have baked goods. The list goes on and on. So really all of the staples that you might hope to stock your pantry with are gonna be represented.
Snyder says part of living sustainably is supporting local businesses and pouring back into the local economy.
Pomegranate Market's Earth Day Farmers Market is taking place today from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. in downtown Sioux Falls at Sharapa on Reed Place.
A major mountain film festival is in the midst of its world tour, and this leg of the event is at the State Theater in Sioux Falls.
The Banff Centre Mountain Film Festival happens every fall in Alberta, Canada. The award winners and fan favorites are among the films then selected to play in more than 600 communities. The film festival spans 2 days and features 6 short films each night.
It's different for sure because it's not a consistent movie for moviegoers. It's films right after the other, and then there's an intermission that's really exciting too. We'll get on stage, there'll be announcements and thank yous to our sponsors. There's many chances to win raffle prizes, so it's a different experience than going to a regular movie.
Proceeds from the film festival in Sioux Falls will benefit Falls Area Single Track. The 2-day event continues tonight at 6:30.
A limited number of tickets remain. We've provided a link with complete details, including the list of films with this story on Keloland.com.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another Check Your Weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian.
All right, weather today, well, with the hotter weather and the winds and the low humidity this afternoon, high fire danger out there, again, to that critical level where it's a red flag warning, and that includes just a huge section of our coverage area today. So be mindful of that. We've talked a lot about that during the course of the morning. Let's look at the latest forecast, and these southerly winds really pushing the temperatures well into the 90s. We've got Mitchell and Chamberlain and Winter already close to 90 by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And there we are at 4 o'clock. We've got 95 in Chamberlain, 94 in Huron. Sioux Falls will be right there, very close to that 90-degree mark. Now, there could be a couple of spots on radar early this evening. If that happens, given the low humidity, could be a little dry lightning, gusty winds too, even a marginal risk of severe weather. Could see some 60-mile-an-hour winds with a couple of those cells. And then we anticipate the general wind out of the south overnight. Eastern South Dakota, southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa. And that'll keep those overnight lows pretty mild too. Could see a little rain though associated with that front during the overnight. There are the highs today. We're up to 91 in Sioux Falls, looking at those upper 80s in Rapid City. Forecast for tonight will drop back to about 59 in Mitchell. We'll see if we hold together a couple of those thunder showers overnight. And then tomorrow, we're going to see highs cooling off a little bit, upper 70s to near 80 in the southeast. There could be new thunderstorms in the afternoon for Worthington and Spencer. You're right on the cusp of that frontal system that'll be triggering that, so keep that in mind. Friday, for the most part, looks a little drier East River. We're going to cool things down, though. Highs near 61. The weekend forecast, watch by Sunday. There's a weather system moving in that will provide us with good chances of rain. And also that's in the forecast for Aberdeen. Let's see how the system ends up by Monday. It gets cooler. Yeah, we're not talking 80s and 90s anymore. We're talking several days in the 50s and lows in the 30s. So that's going to halt the progress of the growing season a little bit. Looks like Pier 2 will cool back for several days at or below normal temperatures. I would say a pretty good chance of showers on Sunday. Let's see if we end up with some snow mixed in at times in the Black Hills. That's in the forecast, especially on Sunday. That's the main part of the system pushing out. But even Friday, there are some hints of some more rain and snow in the Black Hills. Check out the latest details. We've got you covered online at KELOLAND.com.